Hi, it's Sasha from Marent Crafts here, and in today's tutorial we're going to be looking at Gutermann thread. Here at Marent we do many different types of thread, but today in particular we're going to look at the Glutamine Mara. Now we've got the Mara 30 and we've also got the Mara 120. Now the higher the number in thread, the finer the thread is. So for example, we've got the 120 and then we've got the 30. And you can see here the difference in the sizing and again against the fabric. First of all, going back to the Mara 30. So the Mara 30 is what is known as a top stitch thread. It is thicker. Obviously, as I was saying before, the 30 is quite low down in the numbers, meaning it's the thicker of the threads. It does go on your sewing machine very well, but make sure whatever you've got on your top of your machine thread-wise, you've also got in your bobbin as well, so the weight is equal. This is a 2-strand, all polyester, 100% thread. So when you see a number, i.e. 30/2, it means it's a 30 weight, but it has 2 strands. Or you may find a 30 weight/4, meaning that it's got 4 strands or 4 piles within the core. So the 30 weight from Gutermann is great for top stitching because you have that really nice thicker sewn line. It's great for leather work or working on denim. It's also great for thicker textile work, as in shoes, hats, and also bag making. It's great for the bag making because it is a lot stronger and it's a lot thicker. The other thing to recommend with this is buttonholes. Sometimes when you do buttonholes, they become a little bit frayed at the edges, and that's because the thread's quite fine. You won't get that with this. It also has very limited fibres as well, and that means when you are sewing or doing a lot of sewing, you're limiting the fibres that are coming off of the thread into your sewing machine. The next one we're going to look at is the Gutermann Mara 120. Now you can see by this it's a very fine thread, so it makes a great all-rounder. These come on combs, but we've also got them on reels as well. The great thing about this is just having them at home in your stash because they are an all-rounder. You can use these for anything from using on your sewing machine, for dressmaking, for overlockers, or even just sewing by hand. Because the 120 is a higher number, so it's a finer thread, don't let that fool you. This is a very strong thread. It has a strong core, which ultimately leads in less breakages. It's great just to wind onto those bobbins, so if you are somebody that takes sewing away with you, you can have lots of colours and lots of bobbins, which means you have a very secure, tough thread with you. It also has a silky sheen to it as well, which makes great for embroidery. If you're somebody that does machine embroidery, it really does give it a really nice silky sheen to your finished work. So thank you for joining me for today's tutorial, and it has been on the Gutermann Mara 30 and the 120.